Why, hello, all of my fabulous, beautiful people, and how are you all doing today? I hope that you are doing very, very well. I'm in a little bit of a mood today, but anyway, kisses. Happy MLM Monday. Yes, today is a special day, and I wanted to take today to discuss MLM motivational memes, if you will. You know, things like dream big, work hard, make it happen. Kid, you'll move mountains, or be kind, you know, that kind of thing. So today's video is going to be called Buzzing with Life, MLM, motivational memes, quotes, whatever. Let's just run the intro and then get right into it. First thing we need to do, I feel like, is we need to define motivation. What is motivation? Motivation is what explains why people or animals initiate, continue, or terminate a certain behavior at a particular time. Like when you're in an MLM. Motivational states are commonly understood as forces acting within the agent that create a disposition to engage in goal-directed behavior. And in this case, the goal would be to be in a pyramid scheme. So let's take a look at some of the motivational quotes that you will find the Huns posting. Build a team so strong you don't know who the boss is. Like you're looking around and you have no clue who is actually running the pyramid scheme. That seems very confusing and not at all motivational. Moving on. A good, quick, small team can beat a big, slow team any time. I don't really understand that one because the whole point of being in an MLM is to build a big, fast team that, you know, signs up more people than they lose so that we can make more money in it. But I guess that's a motivational quote to make people that have small teams feel good about themselves. The richest people in the world look for and build networks. Everyone else looks for work. Is it just me, or is this quote posted up a bazillion times in a bazillion different words that basically says that they do not think that network marketing is working and they don't want to work? But I often say I worked around the clock when I was in network marketing without any vacation, without any time off. So in my opinion, you'll work more in network marketing. Let me know what you think down below about that. Network marketing is the big wave of the future. It's taking the place of franchising, which now requires too much capital for the average person. Yes, MLMs are now the big wave of the future. Unfortunately, we are trying to change that, but it does not quite take the place of franchising. And it is not like MLMs are out here just passing out free money to everyone and the easiest job in the world. So I really wish that they would stop saying that. But, you know, here we are. My circle is decreasing in size, but increasing in value. I'm just wondering if your circle is decreasing in size because you keep trying to sign everyone up in it to your pyramid scheme, and they're a circle, not a triangle. So just saying, when life puts you in tough situations, don't say, why me? Say, try me. Oh my God, you are like so tough fighting life and stuff. It's hard to build momentum on your team if you change systems every few weeks or even every few months. Yeah, okay, tell that to Mr. Ash Mufara from On Passive. You get all the benefits of being a business owner without all the headaches. and without the same level of risk. So I think network marketing is amazing. Of course, Tony Robbins would say something like this. He is like king of network marketing, but we all know that is actually not how it works. I got a lot of headaches when I was in both my MLMs, and there's more risk if anything. Network marketing is not amazing, Tony Robbins, but thanks for coming out. What is keeping you from saying yes? Do you think you don't have the time? If you have the time to scroll on Instagram, you have the time for this business. Work anytime, anywhere. I work around my full-time job. If you want it, make it happen. Oh my God, this sounds like torture to work at a full-time job and then also be working around the clock in an MLM. And if I'm scrolling on Instagram, I'm doing it so that I can mindlessly just scroll through without having to think. I don't want to sell crap on it. Just saying. So that's why. That's why I won't say yes ever again, that is. Don't let small minds convince you that network marketing isn't real. Shut up, Eric Worre. I don't ever remember trying to convince people that network marketing is not real. In fact, I speak out against it because it's very real. Small minds, you say, Eric? In network marketing, you will think the reward is money, but the freedom will far outweigh the money. And in the end, it will be all about the lives you change. This one's by Paula Pritchard, who is extremely into MLM, so much so that her TED Talk was called Cracking the Network Marketing Code. So I guess she didn't get the memo that there is no financial or time freedom in MLMs, and she probably never will because rest in peace, Miss Paula. The difficulties of stress in life are the very tools God uses to increase our faith and hope in Him. Jesus wants nothing to do with your pyramid scheme. Stop it! You don't build a business, you build people, and then people build the business. Sounds like being in jail. I don't like it at all, and I don't like having to depend on other people. Also, why do they like this background so much? I only look back to see how far I've come. And then when you looked back, you saw a lion? If you are a person with big dreams and would love to support others in achieving their big dreams, then the network marketing business is definitely a business for you. You can start your business part-time at first, and then as your business grows, you can help other people start their part-time business. This is a value worth having, a business and people who help others make their dreams come true. My only question for this is, why is it put over a baby hand? Also, while I was looking for this meme, I found this one, and who made this? This is creepy. What's wrong with you? If you can imagine it, you can achieve it. If you can dream it, you can become it. Wow, so deep. Never say anything about yourself you do not want to come true. Let's give that a try. I think that I am the best anti-MLM advocate in the entire world.
A few moments later.
Well, that didn't come true. What a fucking ripoff. Most people are skeptical of what I do because society has taught us to look for jobs, not opportunity. Yeah, okay, like a job isn't a real opportunity. Moving on. I think we have come to the end of all of the pyramid scheme quotes, motivational memes that are made for the pyramid schemes to make more money, right? Shut up, Eric Worre. So going forward, I think we should take a look at how these motivational memes and quotes actually influence us when we're in an MLM. Psychologists have studied motivation for generations, and there are numerous theories surrounding why some people have stronger motivational components, while others may have a tendency to sit back and wait for things to happen rather than stepping up and doing something about their particular circumstances. When somebody is talking about motivation, it encapsulates social, biological, cognitive, and even emotional factors that will ultimately affect behavior. If somebody is motivated to perform a certain task, it could be due to the necessity to eat, find shelter, or because they want to be accepted within a certain social circle that ultimately requires a specific behavior or action. Motives, or those things that lead to motivation, are not often readily observable, though it requires an understanding of an individual's thought processes, histories, and psyche to truly understand what encourages them to take action or not. The human psyche is determined by what it associates things with. So if someone associates pleasure by taking a certain action or behavior, they will continue to do so until the behavior is no longer rewarding, such as being in an MLM. There are different types of motivation in psychology. The main types are internal, intrinsic, and external, extrinsic. Internal motivation is something that is driven by a desire within, whether that is a basic necessity to get food and shelter, social approval, acceptance, or a sense of accomplishment. External motivation is driven by what others may think of us or achieving a goal like earning a paycheck, like in an MLM. Therefore, the type of motivation that one would get from these motivational quotes and memes would be external motivation. But it is based on internal because it's supposed to kind of like light the fire within you. But of course, the main goal would be earning a paycheck. There's also activation, which involves finding the right drive to get started. Persistence is about continuing on a specific task until it's completed. It's easy to become unmotivated in the middle of something, especially if there appears to be little or no internal or external rewards, such as earning a paycheck. So that's why they keep you popped up on these motivational quotes, memes. Finally, intensity can be viewed as how much focus is being placed on the task at hand. So that's why they keep you focused on doing the trainings and also constantly posting on social media and writing others about the opportunity. There have been numerous theories of motivation in psychology, including Maslow's hierarchy of needs, my personal favorite, classical and apparent conditioning, incentive motivation, and even expectancy theory. Incentive motivation is most focused on reinforcement. When a person has positive or negative reinforcement, it will affect how motivated they are to continue with a task or do something different the next time. And that is what I would consider motivational memes / quotes to be. But it is also a little bit of classical and apparent conditioning, which focuses on which stimuli, either environmental or physical, will cause the greatest motivation for an individual, i.e. the quotes or memes. So there is this psychologist and motivational expert named Jonathan Fader. He's a PhD and he's founder of the Union Square practice in New York City. And he has studied this before, and he says that there's a self-selection process that narrows the population of people who are drawn to motivational sayings. Beyond that, the message that someone else believes you can achieve what you want to achieve can be a powerful incentive to try harder, especially in an MLM, right? If your mentor or uplines believe that you can do something, you're more likely to do it, hence all the love bombing. There's a little bit of implicit coaching that's happening when you're reading it. It's building that self-efficacy in that kind of dialogue that you're having with yourself, he says. There's also power in the words themselves, says Ward Farnsworth, Dean of the University of Texas School of Law and author of Farnsworth's Classical English Rhetoric. Farnsworth says that people have an appetite for well-expressed wisdom, motivational or otherwise. The way an idea is expressed can affect judgments about its merit. Phrasing contributes to effectiveness, for better or worse. Farnsworth points to a 2000 study by cognitive scientists at Lafayette College that found that when people were shown two statements of the same pithy saying, study participants were more likely to say the rhyming aphorism seemed true. This is the study here. As you can see, it is published in the National Library of Medicine, and it is called Birds of a Feather Flock Conjointly, Rhyme as Reason in Aphorisms. And then it says that they explored the role that poetic form can play in people's perceptions of the accuracy of aphorisms as descriptions of human behavior. Their results suggest that rhyme, like repetition, affords statements an enhancement in processing fluency that can be misattributed to heightened conviction about their truthfulness. That could be why they all have songs and these sayings, these MLMs and these chants and etc., right? There's some really good articles here as well. I want to take a look at rhyme as reason in commercial and social advertising, so I think we're going to do that in future. Let me know if that's something you'd be interested in, but I will leave the link to the study down below so that you can come and check it out. Farnsworth says, the details of wording make a difference. While there are many ways to say the same thing, one may be more pleasing and convincing than all the others because of the way the words are arranged. For example, parallel construction, where two halves of a chain are attractively balanced, can be effective. Metaphor use can also make a simple idea compelling. When people talking about business say that you should skate to where the puck is going, not to where it has been, or when they just talk about dropping the ball, they are making implied comparisons to sports. A metaphor usually succeeds by making its subject more visible, or by making it simpler, or by caricaturing it, Farnsworth says. I mean, unless you're Ash Mufareh from Unpassive. The quote, everyone is a genius, but if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it will live its whole life believing that it is stupid, would be far less powerful or evocative if it stopped after the first sentence. What, everyone is a genius? Yeah, probably wouldn't have the same effect at all. Some of their appeal may even be rooted in biology, says media psychologist expert and communications consultant Scott Sobel, sorry if I said that wrong, founder of Media and Communication Strategies, Inc. in Washington, D.C. Humans are aspirational. We want to look up to role models and leaders and follow what they ask, he says. Leaders and their words, inspirational quotes, affect us on a primal level. I got birds outside my window, and they are not the birds of a feather that flock together. They are the birds of a feather that are very, very loud, and then they are drilling next door. I love my life. Anyway, words from recognized leaders in business, politics, and the arts may also hold more gravitas because of the assumption that when people are in public positions, they must be accomplished, wise, or otherwise exceptional to have achieved those positions. Those perceptions can make messages from such leaders more powerful. That's why they put people on stage at those MLM conventions. For people open to their message, well-structured messages that use strong imagery, like those picture memes, and appeal to our aspirational nature can be meaningful and powerful in changing our thinking and helping us see something in ourselves that we want to change or overcome. That's one of the main reasons they're passed on for generations. And that is why MLMs also use these quotes to try to keep people in their MLMs, even for generations if they can. Again, I am going to leave links to all of this down in the description below. Come and check it out and check out the study, because when things get tough, many people turn to a motivational quote for a bit of inspiration, and I think it's important that we stay aware as to why we do that and know the psychology behind it so that we can be more careful about who we trust. And trust me when I say MLM CEOs are not the ones. Shut up, Eric Worre. Anyway, guys, the truth is that motivational quotes and memes can be wonderful when they are inspiring you to be a better person or motivating you to achieve a personal goal. They are just really iffy whenever they are trying to motivate you to join an MLM company, i.e. a pyramid scheme. So don't fall for them, and we'll dive into all of this further in future. But do you know what really, really motivates me? Well, it's not motivational memes, but it is all of you guys. I had to come on here and just say thank you so much for helping us reach 1,600 subscribers. If you have not yet subscribed, please do so you can join our amazing family. Think about joining our fabulous members. All of the beautiful people do, and you don't want to be ugly like Eric Worre. Yeah, we're picking on him today, okay? Okay, so please do give the video a like, and I will see you all very soon, most likely on Friday with the Charlie part 2. Take care. I'll see you in the next one. Mwah! Kisses. Bye. Shut up, Eric Worre.